watching a lot of guys doing it on YouTube and that, flying through these stations. I didn't know there was all the tunnels in these stations.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you're watching the stream. Yeah, I mean, you can basically do it in a bigger ship as well, but you have all these tunnels here, which you obviously can fly. But it's a lot easier to do when you're in FA off, because if I turn FA on, everything is gonna start spinning, right? So it's gonna be really hard to try and drive in station. I wouldn't start by that. I think this station. That everything was too slow. Yeah.
Felt like I could keep up with it already.
That's good. Yeah, so the next thing you can try in FA off is what we call tethering. Have you tried it before? Yeah, so tethering is basically like this. I pick a target, like this mast here, you see, or sorry, gun. It's not a mast, but yeah, let's call it, yeah. And so you basically just line up to it, and then you try and stick into it. It seems easy, but it's quite a lot of work in the beginning. And you just try and keep it as steady as you can. And the trick here is small movements, so everything you do in FA is small movements. It's not about the mouse, you're not moving that, so you're using your thrusters, not your throttle, your thrusters. So if I'm drifting away, like now I'm pushing like my thruster forward, and I'm going to the left, to the right, and up to, so you're just trying to stabilize your ship, but it doesn't look like much, but when you start, if I turn it on, you will notice that everything moves away, so you can see it's actually traveling away. So what I've been doing, I've been traveling with the station now, but you don't see it because you're basically countering the vectors for it. So that's something you should start with trying, because FOF is really hard in the beginning. So the easiest way is just to pick something that are kind of easy, and then you can move on to other stuff. Like you can try going around, following this ring or something, whatever you want to be doing. And it's going to be a little bit trickier usually because everything is spinning, and you need to counter your vectors and so on. The reason why you pick a small ship is that it's quite nimble. Even if you don't engineer anything, just A-rate it, it's still quite nimble. So it's you learn, like if you have a big ship, it's really slow, and you can make big movements in FA off, and you're not gonna notice much, right? But if I make big movements here, everything is I'm gonna drift really fast, right? And it's gonna be really hard to. I might start wobbling and all that. So. It's better with a small or a medium ship. Medium works just fine. You don't have to, but I wouldn't recommend doing it in a big one because it's much easier, and it will not teach you the right way to fly it, in my opinion, because you won't see the mistakes as easy. So get started with tethering when you feel proficient with that. And also when you get bored, you can always start. One thing that you can do that is quite nice as well is basically just put yourself into a spin, like in FO, and then you try and stop it, like as fast as you can. That will help you to know how to, because everything you do in FO is counterbalance. So, first of all, are you a joystick user or are you? Okay, yeah. So then you don't have to worry about the relative mouse. So that's good. HOTAS is fine. I'm buying like a semi-HOTAS. One arm is a mouse, but the other one is HOTAS. tethering, and when you feel proficient with that, you can obviously go inside station. One of the hardest things to do is landing, so I wouldn't start with that. But if you can land in FA off, then
Shit, my joystick broke.
No.
Oh no.
The trigger.
What the fuck?
How can you kill the trigger on the vertical stick? What the hell? We heard it like it.
Yeah, it was audible.
That's not good. I think you need to start central repair parts. Can you still fight with it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's always something. Yeah, so... and whenever you're ready, we can obviously have a more practice session, but I would start with that. Trying to learn how to tether to a station. And obviously there's different parts in it that are harder. The faster the station moves, like if I look at the station here, some parts are going to be harder, like out in the ends here, it's going to be a lot harder to tether to, because it's moved faster, right? So start with that, and obviously if you have questions and wondering about stuff, feel free to ask, because it's kind of hard to know where everybody starts from. So.
I was on the other day when you were talking about you should and you were talking about putting an asteroid field.
Yeah.
So I was in putting an asteroid field through, but it felt like everything was slow. Like I felt like it wasn't an obstacle course as such. Like I was just kind of like it was easy enough to get through.
Yeah, it usually is, but you know everybody are at a different level. So, but again, if you feel that that's easy, you can just try the tethering stuff, and just go in like landing at the. Oh, sorry.
So I maybe did it totally wrong, but I mean I was flying through it and it was wrong.
Yeah, but that's cool. That's good. I mean, there's a lot more to it, obviously, than just flying through a log, and that's usually easy.
Just aiming for empty spaces, like just keep close to the rocks.
Nice.
Like avoiding them and stuff.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So I mean, everything just takes a little bit of practice. Maybe you're a natural. You never know, right?
No, I wouldn't say that.
So I mean, just keep going at it and try different stuff. Whichever.
See, because like when I was doing that, I was picking a target, like which one I was going to come for next. So kind of lining it up. Whereas when you're out in space, it doesn't feel like there's any target kind of thing. So I end up basically flying through the space.
Yeah, that's usually what it is. I mean, to learn it, at least this is my opinion, but I've been doing it quite a lot, and I've been trying to teach people how to do it. It's always good to have a reference point, something that you can see in whatever direction you're traveling, because then you can also see your mistakes. Because if you're not used to like FA off at all, you're not gonna know when you're doing things wrong. So it's always good to have like a station, a ship. It could be anything, just something that shows you in whichever direction. By the way, I'm gonna show you one more thing you can try. When you feel proficient at doing that, you don't have to go through landing, because it might be a little bit too hard, but if it's not, go ahead. I mean, you can try it, see how hard it is. Let's see, let's just find a ship. Sometimes it's very hard to find something that are semi-easy, but let's see. Yeah, that's a Viper. I would go with a bigger one in the beginning. But one thing you can do is trying to line up and following the Viper. It's obviously gonna be, sometimes it takes a while until you get there. And then you should, the trick is to use your thrusters to basically try and stay close. Obviously it's harder, the faster the ship are, the harder it's gonna be to stay close to it. And it's gonna take you a while to get there.
Are you interdicting?
Trying to. But he's getting away.
Like this is fine to stay. And you see him moving and then you try to follow whatever he does. You don't have to be straight behind him, but just try and stick to him.
Yeah, keep him in sight.
Exactly. And if you can do this and stay pretty close, you're doing it correctly. If you start to feel you're drifting away, you're not using your thrusters correctly. And you can go around them and all that when you feel sufficient that you know, can stay. But you need quite a fast ship, obviously, because he's traveling quite fast. Yeah, but you have to realize I've done it such a long time. So,
Commander
but that's something you can.
Oh, he disappeared right in front of me.
Yeah, he logged.
Wait, there he's
So,
again.
Yeah, he's not logging. He's breaking the speed, so you don't see him.
Ah. Commander Kja in space.
But I think those exercises will be enough for you for now. Just try those, and whenever you feel ready to do something else, just let me know. Or if you have questions, like, because the thing is, you need to practice on your own as well, because it's.
Submitted. Drop on me.
I can only show you. I can. You have to teach yourself, basically.
But he's not here. He's not here. Ah, he is.
So, but don't try boosting, because boosting is something more. You can do that when you know how to use them. Obviously, you can boost, but not when you're practicing. Then you can go with that when you feel more proficient with how you use your thrusters. And obviously, depending on the ship you fly, some ships will be a lot more drifty. This ship is a little big. Oh, it's not. Yeah, I mean you can do it in this one also, but you need to be mindful of the speed. It's always in the turn and in the speeds.
Foremost, the guy was talking
Nah, you don't have to do that. You can do it anyway. Oh. Like I said, it's the slower you get, but I think the I mean, it's doable, but it's a lot easier in a Sidewinder or an AE. Yeah, you can do it in a FTL as well. I've done it, but yeah, I don't know if I can get in here. And also, it takes a little bit of time to get to know your ship as well. Like I don't know the size of this, like how and when to dodge things. So it's always in the beginning. It's a little bit hard. You just gotta try it and try it and try it until you feel that it's. Oh, that was a little touch. But it's always good with But it's always good with the touch, because then you have to. Because if I go like this and I don't control my ship, you see I'm gonna spin. So that's also something you can learn. So you need to stabilize and okay. And just staying here, just.
You always forget the ship's moving because you're countering it. You can't see you doing it.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly.
J is almost broken.
Yeah, I see him.
Going through, guys.
A ram would be nice.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Well, so just keep practicing on those things. Whenever you have questions or feel you want guidance, like sometimes you don't get it at first, just ask and I will try to clarify it. And just know that usually it takes some time to get good at it. Don't get sad if it doesn't work straight away.
Yeah, I see.
Are you fighting haulers or is it a
Ah,
PvP
it's
fight?
PvP.
Ooh, how many?
Telic J and Dog Schmauchel we chased away. We have had Ramius red.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a ram. Haha, my friend.
Oh, almost got him again.
Now
My
give him the
shield's
rest.
down. Yeah, shield's offline.
Uh-oh. Silent run. Just hit silent running on. And in 5 seconds he's not gonna see you. Do you have heat sinks?
No.
Okay.
Build that you built.
Yeah, it's fine. Just have silent running. You can get quite a lot of heat before, and just try and. What shippies does he have?
Third lance.
What weapons?
MCs. He's down to 9.
Okay, cool. Just
4.
take the evasive.
Kill him! Kill him!
Oh, shit.
Who do you want to kill? Yeah, I'm getting out of it. Sorry.
Ah, he escaped with 4. No!
Oh shit.
I've got 1 bullet left. 1 single bullet left. Shit. Okay, let's jump to the neighbor system and rearm. Not inside here. What have we? Santal, Amun, something like that. Where are you going? I wouldn't recommend Super Cruise now.
Yeah, we got Ramius and the other guy.
Okay, let's. I see what I get in Santal if there's a station.
In Santal?
Yeah, somewhere close. I need to repair my joystick.